Hello everyone, we are playing on Jinteki. We are playing Near Earth Hub up against Laramy Fisk, trying out a deck that was talked about in the recent Bad Publicity episode. I also mentioned it in the most recent vlog. Links to both of those are in the description below. Just let my opponent know that I am recording, but yeah, we'll be good to go. So basically the idea of this deck is that it has political dealings, so you can install agendas as soon as you draw them, and the usual Near Earth Hub shenanigans and NBN stuff that you can just draw a ton of cards really, really easily. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Pretty good start. My opponent has said that this is an experimental deck, so we shall see how it all works out. Now, interestingly, he is going to be drawing us cards possibly, and that could work out really well. If they run last click, we could actually draw an agenda, and political dealings will allow us to install it immediately, so this could work out really, really well. Well, we lose an agenda, but you know, we're getting money first, so it's not too bad. Throwing down gang sign SMC. Well, that's an interesting one. So we will fire up pad campaign. There we go. The lag. Okay. So we're going to just keep throwing out remotes, see what we can get. Try out a Sansan, a sacrificial possibly, but keep going, and we should protect R&D, I suppose. We'll begrudgingly do it. So gang sign, you usually see this out of Leela. Curious to see how it'll work out of Fisk. And yeah. Yep. Let's see if they want to trash Data Business Show. It is a usual target, and indeed, there it goes. So the trick is that you're playing so fast and getting agendas out so fast that they can't deal with it, or they're spending all this time like checking random servers you're putting out, and you can just make hay while the sun shines. So we get another pad to throw out there. See what we can draw into. A Beal, that's not great. I think we'll money up, draw, and we'll money. And next turn we will do the Sansan score, I think. Of course, SMC, will they be playing Clot? That is the big question. Money. This could be a Sansan trash. Indeed it is. But 0 credits, so we can throw down Sansan next turn and be good to go. Spy Camera, nice. That's a card I've been trying out in Noise recently. We'll see how it works out. So we shall put it Sansan. We shall put a pop-up on R&D. No, let's make him suffer and take credit. And next turn, we will be good to go on the scoring front. Gang sign means we could lose Beal, but sometimes you just have to roll the dice, see what happens. Now, unfortunately, Clot. Oh no, Clot is not a possibility. Too poor. So, we are good to go. Data Business Show is a good one. That'll come to us later. So, we'll install. Advance. And advance one more time for good measure. Flip that. And do this. And see what they access. Wrap around. So, that's worked out perfectly for us. If this stays up, we can just do the Beal. Unfortunately, we're not going to show off any new tricks, but c'est la vie. Curious to see what's going to happen with all the spy cameras. Really looking forward to that. Cyberdex is fine, but I think we just go with the score while we can. And put the pressure on. Sure. Doesn't make any difference. Will they trash it? No, they can't. Ouch. So I think this deck looks like it's going to be too slow to keep up with Neurothub as a regular basis. But if we could draw political dealings, that would be much appreciated. Ouch, they are staying on 0. That's not where you want to be against NBN. Nope. Remote. Well, it's something, I suppose. This will get us to almost what we need. So we might as well score that. And yeah, not getting to show off this deck as much as I would have liked, but hey, you're seeing NEH in action. This is why you slack class, this is why you come up with counters to the fast advance. And yeah, this is why you play Faust basically. Now from the looks of it, when they get set up, they'll be good to go. So I must ask my opponent after the game, if I don't get to see it, what the purpose is. So I think we can just go all out here. Let's res that to draw loads of cards. That is not the one we wanted. That's not either. So it's just money up. And daily business show maybe? There we go. The political dealings that we wanted to see at long last. So we can sack Cyberdex. And maybe the other Lily Lockwell is good as well. Let's go Resistor. This is going to be a minimum ice game basically. So one of the points made on the podcast was that Lily Lockwell can get around Clash. If it happens to be on the table, you can res her, and if you have political dealings installed, you can then throw it in your agenda immediately. Even if Clot's on the table, you can just advance it out because they can't deal with it. Clot is installed, so you're installing the agenda on the previous turn, and you're good to go. So here we go. Gonna make a charge, but with single accesses. And getting the sweeps, which is okay by me. So I think we install this over it, and see what we can do. Yeah, we're gonna res pop-up, which is quite amusing. Because they won't have enough to get through and trash, which is just great. Keyhole, oh dear. So now it becomes a case of who can go quicker. But daily business show should help us out. We're going to flip it and see what we can get. Well, neither of these are what we wanted to see, but I think we need to keep the ice. So, throw this into a new remote. We draw Sensei Actors Union, which is quite nice. Throw this on R&D. And we install a wraparound on server 8. This is one of those that's also a must kill, I think, in NBN decks. Works well in this deck, although it has made me pitch a load of cards in the past because I haven't gotten quite used to the amount of draw that's there. Yep, we'll res wraparound. I think wraparound is going to be the hero of the day. Inside job, which means doesn't have enough money, which is okay. This is a bit of a strange one for me, I think. I have the science on here. I might as well just use it if it is an agenda, no matter what agenda it is. It's the way to go. So we can throw down a Lily Lockwell here and res her, I think. If we get an agenda, then you install it immediately. Advance. Yeah, we're good to go, I think. So we'll finally get to show this off a little bit. Start turn. We might as well take this. For God's sake. It doesn't seem to work at the moment. So if we install advance token, yeah, wins either way. It's a bit bugged, it seems. It seems to work with Beal and Beal alone. Not that. This. And score it. Alright, so you didn't get to see quite what it's supposed to do, but this is the basic makeup of the deck. It goes very fast. It's basically described as a glass race car, because you'll either win really quickly or crash into a wall and shatter into a million pieces. Hopefully we'll get to show it better in a future game, but thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you again very soon.